everyone, I'm your host, Shannon Fox, and you're watching FOXY TV. Thanks so much for tuning in, where today we're spreading a little Valentine's Day cheer. Can you guys believe Valentine's Day is already here? Well, my special guest today has the answer to finishing off your Valentine's Day makeup with style and glam. She's a trend-setting makeup artist, esthetician, and a bad gal certified island girl. You guys might know her as Bad Belizean, but I'm so excited to have her here today to show off her beautiful look that she's created. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, professional makeup artist Nisie is here. So I'm excited to have you here today, and I'm excited to get to know more about this beautiful Valentine's Day look that you created.
Of course.
So talk a little bit about the look that you created and maybe some of the products that you used.
Okay. So this is Kiara, my model for today. She has beautiful skin, so she didn't need very much. I started off with her eyes because I wanted it to be the focus point. Look down for me. So what I used was the Pat McGrath Mothership palettes, which are very, very pigmented. They're soft like butter, and they have a very beautiful duochrome, so you can get a lot of dimension with your eyes that way. So basically I started off with like a burgundy shadow, and I just kind of placed it at the end. And then I did a really pretty duochrome. I did a little bit of lavender just right in the inner corner of her eye. You can open your eyes now. And then I topped her eyes off with Valerie by TVM, which is someone I ambassador for. Her name is Tiana. These are her lashes, Mink Lash Line. They're really pretty. They're full. They kind of wing out, so they give you that cat eye effect. And then after that, I gave her a nice dark black liner in her waterline, so that way it just kind of puts everything into place. I love black liner. And if you want something a little softer, you can go with like a soft brown, sometimes a nude. I wouldn't do white because that can turn into like doll makeup very quickly. After that, I pretty much left her brows alone because she has beautiful brows.
Yes, I was
like
gonna say they're already perfect.
They're like perfect, yes. So all I did, I only just concealed underneath her brows, and then I just did like a really light powder in her brows. I really didn't touch her brows. Like those are her brows naturally, and I just put brow gel to just kind of give them a little texture. Yeah, but those are her brows, believe it or not. And then I used AJ Crimson and Black Opal, which are both they're really good for women of color lines. They're an amazing wide range. It's a cream foundation, so it does look very much skin-like. I bronzed her with a darker powder. On her lips, I used, a brown, like a dark brown pencil. I used Honey Love by MAC, and then I topped it off with another matte, I think it was Peach Stock lip gloss, right in the center. So it's just a nice nude lip, nothing really like bold because her eyes do speak for itself. So.
The eyes definitely stand out. And so, okay, what's this again? We see like a
highlight. My favorite part. Yes, right? Okay, so the highlight is actually by Danessa Myricks. It's called Angel Wings. Okay. So it's actually a topper to your highlight. So underneath that, I used Artist Couture. I believe I used Double Take. So it's like a soft whispery pink just to tie in with the eyes. And then I topped it off with the Angel Wings on top.
Okay.
So yeah,
it comes together so nicely, and it complements your eyes, and I just love it. And
I'm known for the color, so I had to come in with the color.
I know, that's what I noticed about your work.
Yes.
Everything is so colorful, and it just pops out, and it's just beautiful. Now, is this like the type of trend, like the color that you've seen for like this season?
Yes, metallic is actually in right now, which is why I did it. You can put it on your eyes, you can put it on your lips. People are really into highlighters too, so that's why I wanted to focus it on the eyes, because it's just, that's what's in right now. A lot of people, if you go into stores, you'll see a lot of like metallic lipsticks. You'll see a lot of highlighting palettes that have like the duochrome in there too.
Okay, I like the metallic. I like the shiny stuff, the sparkly stuff.
Right, I did too. If I could, I would have thrown glitter in there somewhere, but I didn't want to be too much. So.
Okay, so you listed like several different products and palettes. So I had to ask you, and people watching probably are always curious to know. Okay, the myth with high-end makeup. Is it really worth purchasing the high-end like makeup brands?
It depends on what you are trying to accomplish. So it's a give and take, to be honest. So it's a preference, one, and then two, it depends on what you're trying to do. So there's gonna be some things that are gonna work for some people and then some things that aren't.
Okay.
So I always tell people you can try it first or go and get a sample and then try it out and don't spend all your money on the high end thing if it's something that's not gonna work for you.
Yeah, that's
because to be honest, I see a lot of drugstore makeup that is doing really well now.
Okay, and so that was my next question. You know the whole saying, balling on a budget.
Yes.
A lot of people are balling on a budget. I'm sure people watching. So do you have any maybe recommended drugstore brands that you like to use that are your favorite or favorite
To be
brands?
honest, I don't really use drugstore.
Oh, okay.
But so I could really the only thing that I is my favorite drugstore when it is mascara. I go to drugstore for mascara all the time. My favorite right now is the L'Oreal. I think it's called Volumized.
Okay.
The Blackest Black.
So
that
that's
is
all about
my
volume?
jam. Yes.
Okay.
I love drugstore mascara.
Okay, so you guys try the L'Oreal
Volumized.
volumizing?
Yes,
Okay.
it's so bomb. Oh, and then the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Liner.
Okay.
Those are like my two go-to when I go into the
What
drugstore.
color? The black?
The Blackest Black, the gel.
Okay.
I like the gel, and there's a pencil that rolls up. That's what I actually have in her waterline is the L'Oreal one.
I like the gel. I use the gel too because I feel like it makes your eyes pop more
Yes,
than
it's
just a
really,
regular
really
pencil.
dark, and once it sets, it's not going to go anywhere. It stays in place, so that's what I really, really like about it.
Okay, so I know you are also an esthetician.
Yes.
And I know how important skincare is, and she has beautiful
She
skin.
has beautiful skin, yes.
So talk about the importance of skincare and taking care of your skin to have beautiful makeup.
Well, the reason why you should have beautiful skin is because you don't have to wear as much makeup, and then the makeup itself sits better on the skin. You don't see any texture. Of course there's going to be texture on some skin, but it's easier to minimize. And it just, look how flawless her face is. It just sits so well.
Yeah,
on
I
her
know.
face.
I keep staring at it.
Yeah, I know. I know. When she got to the house, I was like, what am I supposed to do? Your face is perfect. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, so it's just important just for the fact that it just makes your makeup go on a lot better. A lot of people assume that you need a full coverage foundation and you need a primer and you need powder to go on top of that, and that's not the case. If your skin isn't where it's supposed to be, then it's still gonna look the same underneath. You're still gonna see all that texture. You're still gonna see the acne. You have to take care of your skin in order for it to look the way, and then you can wear less of it, and it still looks as beautiful.
And that's true. And it's like, if you have your days when you want to go run out to the store and you don't want to put on makeup, you don't want to feel embarrassed about your skin. You want it to be beautiful and healthy.
Yes, and glowy. You'd be surprised how glowy skin looks when it's healthy and it's plump.
So can you give us, or maybe people watching, a simple at-home skincare routine? I know for me, I do my cleanse, and scrub, and mask. But can you give something that people can do, maybe that doesn't take a lot of time at home?
That doesn't take a lot of time? Well, you always want, it depends on the skin type too, I like to say. But we'll say just for normal skin, you can either do a foaming cleanser, a milk cleanser. Those are my two favorites. You don't want to do something too abrasive to your skin. So when it comes to scrubs, don't do the Queen Helene, the apricot. That's actually way too harsh for your skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very, very harsh. It actually has chunks of the apricot seed in it, and it actually just scratches your skin. So you want to do something a little less abrasive. I like to do brown sugar, actually.
Okay.
That's a nice one. So you can do that twice a week. Then you want to tone your skin with rose water. They have green tea. I like Mario Badescu. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Okay, I've heard.
He has really nice toners, and you can get that from Ulta. I'm not sure if it's at Sephora.
Okay.
But I think the little small bottle's $5, and then the bigger bottle's $12.
Okay.
After that, you can make sure you moisturize. That's the most important because I think it's 60 or 70% of your skin repairs at night.
Wow.
Yeah.
So overnight creams and
Yes.
stuff? Okay.
So especially if you have dry skin, then you want to do the really thick creams at night, so that way your skin's repairing itself.
Okay. So what about a mask? Do you do a mask anywhere in there?
Yeah, you can do a mask once a week, twice a
Okay.
week. If you do charcoal mask, if you have acne, you want to make sure you do that once a week. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys heard it here. So cleanse,
Scrub,
tone,
mask.
Oh, and
Moisturizer.
moisturize. That's the
Moisturizer.
secret. Moisturizing overnight. That's the secret to
Yes.
beautiful skin.
Yes. And lots
I
of
love that.
water.
Yes.
SPF.
Oh yes, sun protection.
Yes.
Yes,
girl.
that's important.
SPF, especially as black girls, because a lot of black girls think that we don't.
That's true. You know my dad, I hear my dad, I don't need sunscreen.
Yes,
you do.
Yes, you do. You would be amazed how
Yeah.
much I would peel in the summertime, like without the sunscreen.
Or even burn. I think we still burn too.
Oh
even
yeah,
darker
I
skin.
get it like all on my forehead and on my nose. It's crazy. People are like,
Yeah.
what? You're flaking.
Yeah.
I forgot my sunscreen.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about you.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get started in the beauty industry, and how did you know this was like your calling between makeup and skincare?
Okay, well, funny story. I'll start from the beginning. I started back in 2009, and the reason why I started that was because I didn't like my prom makeup. I absolutely hated it. My mom she made an appointment at fashion fair counter, and I really, really wanted to be at the MAC counter. My mom was like, no, those girls look way too grown. You are not doing that. No, you are not a woman yet.
Yeah.
So I went to fashion fair, they did my makeup, and I was kind of like, it's all right. I was really sad about it. So basically I was like, okay, I don't want that to happen again, so I'm going to figure out how to do my makeup in a way that I like it. So that's when I started diving into the YouTube world, and I figured it out for myself. From there I started, I went to Nordstrom's. I went to Barnes and Noble, and I got a bunch of books.
Okay.
Makeup books like the Kevin Kwan. Have you heard of that one? Bobbi
Yeah, he's
Brown.
popular.
Yeah. So Face Forward is like my absolute favorite makeup book. I just like totally dived into that.
You can learn so much too.
So much. And then just from there, I just started practicing on friends. And then I met Tiffany, which is my partner, who's behind the camera over there.
Shout out to Tiffany and her beautiful photography.
Yes. So we have a fashion editorial business. So that's basically how I started doing like a lot of faces. That's where I really got to really practice, and then it just took off from there, really, to be honest.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what would you say for like somebody maybe watching that they're thinking about going into the beauty industry? Like what's some advice you'd give them?
Just to keep practicing as many faces as you can. It doesn't matter who it is. If someone's willing to sit down in your chair and then take that opportunity, because you're going to need to know as many skin types and textures and eye shapes and eyebrows, lips, everything. Yeah.
I like that. Now, real quick, let's talk about like some of your latest accomplishments as a makeup artist, because I know you recently posted a picture with Cardi B doing her makeup, and
that was
she's
actually
huge.
Yes,
Maybe not recent, but
yeah, it was like a year.
It was like a throwback, I think.
Year and a half. Yeah, it was a throwback. It was like a year and a half ago or so. It was when she was doing her. She was coming out with the Wash Poppin' Cosmetics line, and so she needed makeup artists. So her PR contacted me, and so I went out and I did makeup for her line. Yeah,
I mean she's huge now, and I love her song.
Yes.
Blow Dot Yellow.
Okay, I think everyone does. I still sing it. I was actually playing Barty at Cartier on the way here.
Yeah. So, okay, what about, do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on? Fashion shows, magazines? What's up next for you?
I am working on some projects. I just recently became an ambassador. Well, Tiffany and I both became an ambassador with Tiana Renee with her hairline. So we're going to be doing some cool like shoots with that.
Oh, fun.
Yes. Did I say fashion line? I meant her hairline.
Okay.
Well, she has like hair, lashes, and then she also coming out with the makeup line soon.
Ooh, okay.
This is the hair I'm actually wearing. We have some things lined up with some people that will be shooting that I can't quite say yet.
You know, I learned that the secrecy stuff is always like the best stuff.
Yes, exactly. But you guys will see if you follow my Instagram at Bad Beligion, 2Ds.
Okay, I was gonna ask you. So where can people like book you for makeup and skincare?
Oh,
where can they see your work?
Oh yes, my favorite platform that I'm always on is on Instagram, which is at Bad Beligian, BADDBELIZEAN, and then also you can follow me on Facebook, Nisie Palacio will pop right up. You can also contact me, email. It's at badgalmovement, BADGYAL, and then movement@gmail.com.
Okay, make sure you guys follow, support. She's doing incredible things with her makeup. Our beautiful model here, Kiara, is looking absolutely stunning. I hope you guys have been inspired with this beautiful Valentine's Day makeup look.
Okay.
Don't forget to check out her Instagram. You can find her, follow her, support her. Not only are you going to see her work, but you're going to see her beautiful face again. And a huge shout out to Tiffany Jules Photography. Okay. And I gotta tell you guys are like, I love you too.
Aww,
you guys are like a dynamic duo.
Thank you.
I mean, if you guys go to their Instagram, I just like scroll and
That's
like
so funny.
go like 10 pictures.
That's exactly what called us.
I mean, you guys really are like the dynamic duo. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen makeup artists and photographer pairs before that, you know, some work and some don't, but you guys just like really kill it.
Oh, thank you.
So keep slaying, keep killing
you.
it.
Of
We're going to be
course.
following and supporting. Make sure you guys go follow and support them both. And hey, you know, I'll love you forever if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where you can keep up with our latest uploads, where we're going to be uploading new content every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And make sure you follow FOXY TV on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We're all on there too. But most importantly, subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your host, Shannon Fox, and I'll see you soon.